Hello YouTube, Review and Play 23 here. Today we'll be doing One Piece chapter 941. We had start off with a color page this week. It's a very colorful one. I think it's the first time we see Luffy using like one of his gears in the cover page. I think he's using gear 3 on this one. They're all trying to hitch a ride somewhere in their summer getup. Everybody looks good, the drawings are fine. Right off the bat, we start with the first page in the flower capital. Someone's making an announcement that the witching hour boy has been caught and that the forest of Kuri is on fire. We get Fukurokuju having a conversation with the shogun. He's having a conversation with the shogun, but the shogun doesn't want to come out of his room. He tells them he must because they figured out the true identity of the witching hour boy. Orochi comes out of the room yelling. Rokurokuju tells him thank you for coming out, like a good servant. Damn, Zarya. He tells him who the witching hour boy is, so we don't get to find out right away. Orochi makes a surprise face. It seems it's someone very important. He wonders how could that guy still be alive. When he comes out of the room, he sees Kyoshiro there, and he stares daggers at him. I'm not sure if Kyoshiro is implying that he was the one who caught the witching hour boy, since he said something about making preparations. Fuck, so close. Orochi says that now that they've captured the witching hour boy, it'll be perfect to have the flower capital's two most famous people be burned a lot and be killed together, be burned together. Then we cut over to Ringo where Luffy's being held, and we see Queen getting the news that Komurasaki's dead. He doesn't take that too well and starts crying like a baby. We get to see what Kaido's Denten Mushi looks like when you're talking to him. It's a very disturbing Denten Mushi. We get a mention of the video snail. I think this is going to be a very important thing for Luffy to find out what's been happening outside the prison. I think this will give him a lot of information and should motivate him to want to learn his technique faster and get out faster. Once he sees what Law and Beppos are up to, so I'm pretty sure Law is going to be there. Then we see Queen making a gag face at Luffy and Hyo's extremely similar to his figure change. They look like mini queens. Then we get Kerbo and Raizo saying how they told Luffy that if he ate that much they were going to be suspicious because now he looks bloated. and he's kind of an idiot for doing that. Then we get two guards talking about how the Oshiruko that Queen loves so much disappeared overnight and that they shouldn't tell him because he probably won't react well to receiving bad news twice in a row. Then we move over to Ashura Dojin's territory. It's being set on fire. We see him and his men talking, that it was one of Hold'em's men that did this, and he's pretty angry about that. He says he's gonna go and teach that guy a lesson, pound him to the floor. I'm not sure if this is part of Kinemon's... I know Kinemon wanted Ashura Dojin to act, but I'm not sure if he expected that kind of retaliation, because in the next page he doesn't seem 100% happy about what's happening. He seems very serious about the matter, like if it's not 100% what he meant to do. We get Hold'em talking about how it's Shutamaru's fault for stealing the food and leaving a message behind. Damn. Where is my team? Alright. Cool. Hold'em is still pretty beat up from what Luffy did to him. Then we cut to... Snap. Oh boy. Then we cut to Brook finding out where Zoro was and acting surprised to see him next to laying in bed with Komurasaki. I mean Hiyori, whatever we're calling her. It's hard to pick which one to call her. 3 support, nice. We got a joke from Brook. He sees Hiyori laying on top of Zoro. If this were a harem anime, that would be a bigger deal. Komurasaki interrupts Brook's joke with a kya. It's a ghost, so we don't get to have Brook asking for her panties, which is a welcome thing indeed. Oh boy. We have Hiyori and Brook sharing information. Damn. We get Brook explaining what his plan was, or what his part of the plan was. He was told to just say, "I'm hungry, I'm going to curse you," if he wasn't given food. Can't join right now, buddy, sorry. Damn, they're all after me. He's surprised that's Momo's little sister. He's jealous of Zoro for having the attention of Hiyori. She makes her jokes about how in the capital men would be happy to be sleeping with her, and that he should be too. Zoro kind of brushes it off. Um, oh Jesus! That's what you get for looking away for 1 second.
Surrender to my will.
Then the next panel page we get Brooke telling the rest of them that the witching hour boy has been caught. I'm not 100% sure how he knows this. When did this happen? And how long does it take to get to the capital from here? But he knows about it. And this shocks Hiyori. Almost like if she knew who he was. That's that. Brooks says that it was some guy named something Yasu, and Zoro goes, "Do you mean Tonoyasu?" Whoops. He's very surprised by that, and then Toko goes with a creepy face, "That's my dad." Her laugh, fear face is just nightmare stuff. She runs out the house. "Oh no, I will save my dad." Hiyori tells her she shouldn't go and chases after her, and Zoro chases after them. He says, "You weren't strong enough last time, remember?" Come on, monkey. And so now everybody is heading to the flower capital. In the flower capital, we see the funeral procession. Everybody's crying. There's a big picture of Kumasaki. They're all very upset. Some people are wondering why is she getting such special treatment. If she disrespected the shogun, she should be treated like a criminal. I'm not sure what's doing there. We see that where they're heading to is where Tonoyasu sat already. He's been put on a cross to burn. Oh boy. Some people are happy that he's been caught. Some people are kind of upset. The Straw Hats are surprised that Tonoyasu was the witching hour boy. Kanju finally remembers who he is. It turns out he was Lord Yasui, a daimyo of Wano who once served the Kosuki clan alongside Lord Odin. So it turns out he was a pretty important guy to begin with. He says his hedgehog-like hair is how he remembers him. He says his personality was different. He used to be incredibly strict. He can barely recognize him now. We get to Rasetsu Town prison house. Some people are saying stop it, bring him down. People can't believe he's still alive.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, good man.
Gintama? I fucking love Gintama, dude.
It's the best.
It's the best. What does that mean?
It's the best.
Ah, the best around.
We get then for the final page, we get Tonoyasu making a declaration that he has two statements to make.
It's really fucking funny.
Well, he wants to apologize.
30 episodes and then I don't know,
He likes to apologize for two things. and has one statement to make to Lord Orochi.
I like the alien girl. Fucking means a lot.
And that after he says what he's gonna say, he will go happily into the night. I'm pretty sure this is gonna relate to some of that missing story about Odin that we never got. We know the Straw Hats heard it, but we didn't hear it, so maybe this has something to do with that. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty plot heavy stuff. I don't think he'll actually die. I'm pretty sure Law in some way, shape or form, or just the Straw Hats himself will handle it. He seems to be a very powerful ally right now. Overall, I would give this chapter around an 8. Oh damn. Around an 8, I think. It was pretty good. The information was very important. It's a setup chapter, but unlike other chapters that just do setup for like things that happen 10, 20 chapters from now, this chapter sets up things that are gonna be very quickly resolved, I believe, in a pretty big way. Damn it, so close. In a pretty big way. The art is pretty good in this chapter. Not a lot of just blank pages. There's some of it, but not too much. The background's pretty filled out. Nobody looks too weird. If anything, he takes a lot of details to draw some characters. Oh, they got me. I'm pretty sure next chapter we're gonna get Luffy's reaction to what's going on, since he can see them through the video snail.
I need a cure.
Hopefully Law
More.
doing some heroic shit.
Yeah, you can rest ashore. I'm your doctor. I'm your cure.
Teleporter online. Should be moving.
I'll be your whore.
Hopefully we don't go away for something else.
Somebody get the payload moving. I've got the payload and I'm moving out.
Jesus. That was quick. Knowing Oda, he might go away to a different storyline, but or he might just stay maybe in one area, but all the stories are converging with this plot line, so I'm pretty sure damn Denji, we should be okay. Well, that's all for now for this week, guys. Hope you enjoyed the chapter. I thought it was pretty good. You have anything you want to say? Make sure you leave a comment down below. I'll answer what I can, and I'll see you next week. Take care.